going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Hosted Videocast, and welcome back to another Throwback Thursday video. I took the week off last week, and I'm back at it again. I had a different type of video last week that was more focused on all news and my opinions about things. So I'm back at it again this week. Now, before we get into this video, I'd like to ask you, if you are not subscribed, please go down and click that subscribe button. It's so important that you subscribe. Turn on notifications. That way you know exactly when I upload the video. So please subscribe. It means so much to me if you would. Please. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. Before we get into the Throwback Thursday video, show some clips. I want to talk about a little bit of news. Major League Baseball, if you're not aware, proposed a plan. Obviously, they proposed a plan to start playing in Arizona, and then it led to Florida and now Texas. Now, so there's 3 states that they could play in now, and they're proposing a plan to have 3 divisions: East, Central, and West. The East would play in Florida, the Central would play in Texas, and the West would play in Arizona. So let me just give my thoughts. Obviously, if you are a follower on my Instagram, at Phillies Hot Stove, if you're not following, please go follow now. I made a post blasting Rob Manfred, blasting him, calling him the worst MLB commissioner in baseball history, which I still think is true, especially what he did with the Astros. He's just there. He just doesn't do much. But I was a little bit over dramatic, especially with this plan. I'm not really sure any specifics. I mean, it's kind of going back and forth, but I'm happy that baseball is going to be coming back at least. So I was a little bit over the top of what I said to Rob Manfred. So about Rob Manfred, this isn't really his fault. So I'd like to apologize, but I still don't like him. I still do not think he's a good commissioner. But our division would be the following: the New York Yankees, the New York Mets, the Boston Red Sox, the Washington Nationals, the Baltimore Orioles, obviously the Philadelphia Phillies, Pittsburgh Pirates, Toronto Blue Jays, and the Miami Marlins. That would be the East Division. So we'd be playing the Yankees, we'd be playing the Mets, we'd be playing the Red Sox, the Nats, the Nats, pretty much the Mets, the Marlins. We would not be playing the Braves, which would be great. It's a huge break. Now, what I don't understand is the Pittsburgh Pirates. Like, they're just stuck here. They're not with their Central Division, so I think that's kind of strange. But I think what they should do is, if you're going to start it in July, then you know what? Don't even play in the 3 states. This is what I think they might do. Is they might just start the season. I said a few days ago that they're not even going to play at Citizens Bank Park this year. I was wrong. I think I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty sure I am. I think they will this year, actually. And I think what they might start doing, they might just start at Citizens Bank. They might start at their regular home stadiums this year. You might see the Phillies start at Citizens Bank Park because it would make sense. The New York, Boston, Washington, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Toronto, all in not that far distance. They want to limit travel. Obviously, Toronto and Miami aren't that close, but relatively, obviously the other teams kind of are. So, I don't understand that at all. I mean, they might adjust some things, but they might start. You maybe might see them start down in Florida and stuff, at least with the East Division. But you're going to eventually see them come back up to their home stadiums. It's just a matter of time. I don't think they're going to be down there long, even if they're down there even at all. I think they said they want to limit travel, so that's my opinion on that. They might actually start the season at Citizens Bank Park, but there's obviously not going to be any fans. I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be no fans all year, unfortunately. Really, really sad. But what they should do is they should set up a camera. I have a great proposal. Set up a camera at one of the seats and have a 360 like a view and make it as real as possible. That's my proposal. Please do that at Major League Baseball. Please do that, because that would be fantastic, because that would kind of give an in-game type feel. Obviously it's kind of not the same, but play the organ sounds, have Dan Baker announcing, have the music, do everything to try to make it to simulate the best in-game experience as you possibly can with these circumstances. That's the perfect way to say it right there. So that's my thoughts on it. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into this. The first clip we're going to be showing is from April 14th, 2012. Jimmy Rollins, this is his last year with the Phillies. Beginning of the season, he hit a walk-off solo shot to left field to give the Phillies a 5-4 win over the Miami Marlins. Barely got out, but nevertheless it did. So check out this clip.
In the air to left field. Going back on it is Yelich. Back toward the wall. It is gone! Walk-off home run, Jimmy Rollins. A towering shot.
As I said, that was his final season with the Phillies after being eventually traded away to the LA Dodgers. Later that year in December. So, yeah, that was a nice hit by Rollins. It was kind of a high ball. Didn't really, wasn't really sure if that was going to get out or not. But nevertheless, it did. So that's that first clip. The second clip we're going to be showing here is from June 29th, 2014. Another 2014 moment. Marlon Byrd. Do we remember Marlon Byrd? Now, a funny little thing here. Marlon Byrd was my favorite player when I first became a Phillies fan in 2014. Really, I became a Phillies fan in like 2013 maybe. I think I watched a few games in 13. Really became a fan in 2014. Marlon Byrd was my favorite player. Don't really like him as much now. I'm not really a huge fan of the guy because of what he did with his steroids and everything. I still like him, but he was like my favorite player. I had like a shirt for him and everything. I really looked up to him. I just thought you should know that. But obviously went to Cleveland and everything. Went to Cincinnati, San Fran, and I think he went to Cleveland. Started out with us at the beginning of here. He was a Philly. He bounced around a lot of different teams. Eventually came back to the Phillies. Only spent 1 year there, and he was traded away to Cincinnati. So check out this clip. It was his second home run of the game. Justin DeFreitas makes a great catch in the bullpen. Check this out.
Well, that's toward right center field. Upton gliding back, no chance. That one is gone into the Phillies bullpen. 2 solo home runs today for Marlon Byrd. Somebody tracked that one down.
Okay, we have slightly to the left of the center field, dead center, and slightly to the right of dead center. And you can't hit 4 home runs in a game unless you hit one the first 2.
Justin DeFreitas caught that one with a left-handed glove.
So that made it a 3-2 ball game. As I said earlier in that game, he homered too. So that was his second shot of the game. Great catch by Justin DeFreitas. That was against the Atlanta Braves, and Aaron Harang was on the mound. Do we remember Aaron Harang, another Philly, another guy who spent time with the Phillies later in his career in 2015? So our third flashback we're going to be showing is from May 27, 2014. Mr. Ben Revere. Do we remember Ben Revere? Have no fear, Ben Revere. Ben Revere's here. I remember him. I'm sure a lot of Phillies fans do. He hit his first career home run to right field. It took him 1,466 at-bats to get him his first career home run. Imagine being there and witnessing it. That's history. 1,466 at-bats to get your first career home run. That's crazy. I mean, there's not a lot of there's some hitters out there that are not, home run hitters, but that's really something. Takes you like 1,400 at-bats to get your first career hit. I mean, that's crazy. Or home run, excuse me. Didn't mean to say it there. Home run. I mean, that's crazy. 1,400 at-bats. Check this out.
In the air to right field. Could it be? Kadire going back. And the first career home run in the big leagues for Ben Revere.
He got the silent treatment. He was at that time, he was around in Major League Baseball probably 3-4 years. It took him that long to get his first home run. So and then he hit another home run later in the year against the Nationals, I think, so in Washington. So that was pretty cool to witness, right? So the next clip we're going to be showing another clip from 2014, August 7th, 2014. Ryan Howard, one of the many grand slams that he hit in his major league career, he belted a grand slam to left center field to give the Phillies a 6-5 lead over the Astros. I remember watching that live. I was watching that live. It seems so long ago. I mean, my goodness, that was 6 years ago, almost 6 years. He was just sitting there. He had a 3-2 count. He kept fouling off all these pitches. I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't strike out, because you know how much Ryan Howard striked out. And he got good wood on it. And it wasn't like a no doubter. It kind of this, took a while to get out. I mean, so it was I was kind of looking at the TV. I'm like, oh my gosh, is it gonna get out? And it did. So check out this grand slam here.
The 3-2 pitch. In the air to left center field. That's well hit. Marisnik going back toward the wall. It is gone! Grand slam, Ryan Howard! Number 13 for his career.
Can't believe how many people were at the game when that happened. That was in 2014 when the Phillies were just terrible. So 2014, 2015, 16, you know the story. Those were not good years for the Phillies. And that was a sweep of the Houston Astros. So I was a little concerned. I'm like, well, we're not going to win this game. And then Ryan Howard came up big, hit that grand slam to help us sweep out the Houston Astros. So the next clip we're going to be showing here is from July 9th, 2009. Chase Utley. This is his first inside the park home run. Obviously, he hit another one in 2011. He legged out an inside the park home run against the Reds. He hit it off the center field wall. That thing rolled all the way back. He scored standing up. It wasn't like the second one where it was like a bang bang play. I mean, this one was. Chase Utley could move. He could really put on the accelerator if he had to. So check this out.
And Chase sends it in the air to center field. Tavares is back toward the warning track, toward the wall, and it's off the wall, and it shoots along the warning track. Utley's around second, heading toward third. This may be an easy inside the park home run. Rounding third, heading for home, and he's going to score standing up. An inside the park home run for Chase Utley.
Yeah. Scored standing up, as Tom McCarthy said. So, prime time for the Phillies, 09, 08, 07, 10, and 11. Those are good years. So next clip we're going to be showing here is another Ryan Howard clip. This one is in 2011, July 23rd, 2011. Ryan Howard comes off the bench with a home run to tie the ball game at 4 against the San Diego Padres. First pitch swinging, and he hits it left center. Hits it well. Check this out.
Bottom of the 7th, first pitch, Howard, deep center field. Charlie, it paid off.
Yep, so there was Charlie was trying to find someone to come off the bench. Ryan Howard got that day off, and Charlie said, "You're coming off." And the first pitch he saw a pitch he liked, and he did not miss it. Left center field. Howard, I love Ryan Howard. He had such a pretty swing. So that was a nice home run there. Tied the ball game up at 4. Then the seventh and final clip we're going to be showing is Jimmy Rollins hitting a grand slam to left field to make it a 7-2 ball game. It was a 3-2 ball game. There was the Phillies were trying to win this game, and obviously that was on October 1st, 2010. But there was a lot of the Phillies were only up like 3-2, and then Jimmy Rollins came up with bases loaded, hitting from the right side, and he hit it against Mike Dunn of the Atlanta Braves. Check this out. Turner Field. Barely got it out over the yellow line.
Rollins now will face Mike Dunn, and Jimmy sends one to the air deep to left field. Cabrera's going back. That one is gone! Just over the yellow line, a grand slam for Jimmy.
I'm sorry about that confusion with the date thing. I actually forgot to write the date there, but luckily I remembered it because it was just a post I made last night. If it wasn't, I probably wouldn't have remembered it. So sorry about that. But yeah, Jimmy Rollins, Utley, Howard, like all these guys played such a big part in the Phillies' success during their run. So they really deserve a lot of respect. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Please smash the like on this video if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please subscribe. Send this video to your friends. Let them know about it. Please call or text 267-225-3392, the Phillies Hot Stove Hotline. Please contact me if you are interested in maybe possibly coming on the show at some point. Please call or text 267-225-3392. Email me, philliesHotStove@gmail.com. I'm always open to talk. DM me on Instagram at Phillies Hot Stove and at Harper Fanatics. Once again, please subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I am Luke, and I will talk to you soon, guys. Stay safe and stay healthy. I will see you soon, next Thursday.